And as the music calms, welcome, welcome, one and all. It is Snowrunner's no-wheel drive, no Diff Lock challenge. I am Deck, and here we are. In the last stream, I thought I was maybe just about gonna do both missions. Wrong. Absolutely wrong. Yeah, the last one took about 2 hours. So, yeah. I really wish I hadn't gone through the marsh that way. It would have been better to just come this way. Maybe? Maybe not. Anyway, we're doing the next one, which is collateral damage. No wheel drive. Oh yeah. No all-wheel. Not all-wheel drive. That's probably more accurate. No wheel drive. Yeah, that was definitely the case last time. So we're here, the southern edge of the first map in Austria, Unterfeld, and I think what I'm gonna do is head out this way, then to the road, and then to this road. I'm just gonna drive the road. I've driven this route before, and it's even with a big 8x8, it wasn't that pleasant. So I'm gonna have to follow the road, then somehow go this way. And then turn a left here, follow this road, turn right, and then left again, and to the farm. Hey Raptor, AGL, Moors 95, thank you for joining me so early. Spent half of last time either bogged or roll over. Yes, yeah, it was great. So, let's fire up the engine, get it warmed up, and the first challenge is going to be getting this grated catwalk around the knuckle of this digger, which I'm not at the best angle for. Oh yeah, and immediately. Oh no! Oh, I can move. Did you see that? Did you see it? Did you see me move? That's it. I've done it. I moved. I've also gone back to where I started. Yeah, it's that bad over here. Yeah, so from the get-go, it's a win. I have checked the winches. No more baby winch. Right, so I need to get that out that direction. This is a good start, but look at that distance now. Oh. So of course this is the same trailer type as the coiled tube trailer. Oh, maybe I should move that A star. See if the Western Star can actually get up onto the grass. Yeah, I've driven an inch. I can justify using the winch. Which actually is a bit of a nice ride. I think from here, I'm going to need more help. Can I? No, that's delete trailer. Oh, no, it's not that one. That one? Ah, yes, perfect. I think even with all-wheel drive, this thing wouldn't move. You need a big boy to get out of here in one piece straight away. Hopefully it won't be as much winching simulator. Come on, because this thing is powerful. Oh, there we go. You know, it can do it, just not from a wet standing start. Oh, wow, I really need to just get this completely out of the way. Come on, gear up. Oh, don't destroy too many trees on the way through. I'm gonna need them, probably. And then, alright. Is it that? Yeah. Okay, we know where it is in the list. But it'll move, no doubt. Hope you're all well. Hope you've had a good week. Come on. Oh. So, few things going on here. Bull bars on the ground. And I think the dip in the... Oh. Not really many big trees. The dip in the road is... Oh, I need to bring the pay star back. Well, that is annoying. Yeah, pretty sure that's not going anywhere. That's a small tree. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Back, expedite things, speed things up. I've done a bit of truck prep for some follow-on stuff. There's quite a bit of logging and hauling coming up. We did some more co-op in this region yesterday. How good is the 47X? I believe that's a 49X. The 47X has a lift axle. Could it be used as a main truck for all the game? No. No, it cannot. It's not big enough. There are some regions where you do need beefcake 8x8 or 10x10 trucks. Although there's still only one 10x10 truck, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, the West Stars aren't big enough. Oh, is it 47? Oh no, you're right. Yep, 47 NF. It's the 49X has the single lift axle, and the other 47X, was it like 1430 has 2 lift axles, and then the 57 is the semi. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a very powerful truck, but I mean the last stream sort of showed its weaknesses. Wet mud, which is quite common, but you know, it's a huge trailer. But even if that was just a saddle trailer, I wouldn't be stuck quite as much, but it still wouldn't be great. I just like that they have 3 winch points on the front, so you can actually tow it straight. Right, if that can make its way through the mud, that would be ideal. Just let me know I'm not too loud, am I? Hopefully not. You're doing an only licensed trucks hard mode. Oh, I see. It's probably better to avoid having, say, a main truck. A good main truck is actually the Kenworth 963, but the Mac Defense is pretty solid. I mean, for general, let's call it everyday stuff, you know, if you're doing saddle hauling, sure, go with the Western Stars. But if you need to do anything big, if you're doing licensed haul, it's Kenworth or nothing, pretty much. Kenworth's got a lot of versatility. Alright, given the number of large trees, drive the Western Star on its own. I think the internationals are a good arrangement of trucks as well. Except when they can't get through the mud. Still at the start of the game, I really the Tag and Pacific. Was that the P16 was? Oh yeah, you got the Tatras as well, yeah. Oh, the Tatra T813. Oh, that thing is so good. It's so efficient. It's got such a good fuel efficiency. Even when doing stuff like this. But yeah, don't sleep on the Kenworth. And you've got the Cat CT681. I think is better than the 680, despite the lift axle. And obviously the 745C is a powerhouse. You don't like the Kenworth, it's a spaceship. Does that mean it's big? Is it recommended to clear all contracts in a region before moving to a new one? No. You can play Snowrunner however you want. If you want to do a few missions then go to a different region, go for it. If you want to jump into a region to grab a truck and then go somewhere else, go for it. The only person who should be telling you how to play the game is you. Don't let anybody else say, oh no, you shouldn't do it that way, you should do it this way. Just do it however you want to. And don't feel pressured to 100% everywhere either. If you want to just do these, the 3 regional objectives, and then move on, do that. There's nothing, you don't get anything for 100%. It doesn't, especially in the DLCs. I think in the base game achievements, I think there might be an achievement for like doing all of the regional progress across the 3 regions, but I think that's it. There's nothing about 100%, I don't think. But yeah, do whatever you want. Single player game after all. It's like, you know, like playing Skyrim or Fallout. You could beeline the main quest if you wanted to. Or spend 400 or 500 hours doing whatever you wanted to beforehand. It doesn't matter. If you want to run the Kenworth 963 through all of Michigan, feel free. It'd be very easy. But, you know, it's all about how you want to play. I used to not mind moving these trailers, but there's a lot of wet ground. Yeah, is that it? You giving up winch? You've still got a bit of distance to go. Try pulsing it. Let's see if that works a bit. Here and there. Right. Just to get up here. Mostly because I'm in the way. Oh, the engine's off. Oh, what I'll do at the end of the stream as well, I've always realized I can do this, is I can gift 10 memberships, I think per month, which I have not been doing. So stick around, I'll do them at the end, and I get a free membership for a month, which gets you a little badge by your name. At the minute, that's kind of it, but you know. Playing the co-op sessions in this map last night has given me some insight as to some things I need to do to make things easier for myself when it comes to doing the logging, because there were some more frustrating moments. I wanted to test out the logging crane on the tractors, but having run out of fuel twice with the Catra, I just threw in the towel and just used a regular vehicle. Come on, there we go. Nice. Oh man, this probably my least favorable situation is coming out of mud and water uphill, because the front of the truck is just nothing but dead weight. You're pushing into that resistance, and it's much easier to pull something than it is to push it. Like once we get onto the road, oh well, saying that, the hairpin turn onto the back road is going to be interesting. Right, so from here that should be okay to do most of the work on its own. Has this truck used all of its fuel just doing this little bit? Of course it has. Typical Paystar. That should be more than enough space. There we go, now we see the true power. Oh, last little bit, the hill. No, what are you doing, Paystar? Well, I suppose it's close enough. Fuel top up a little bit further. Oh. Oh, we nearly ended up in a drain. Culvert. That's close. Yeah, wrapped up. There's a little bit of an uphill section that's put the brakes on us a bit. But there we go, look, see? I mean, I know it's a road, but also, look at that fuel consumption. Nearly nothing. So the next big hazard is going to be the hill climb and a little bit of mud. Oh, I can't wait until I have to cross the gap with the rock. here is the turn. The turn is very tight. Oh. Alright. Ah! Yes. Yeah, that was definitely engine damage on the hub of the wheel. I mean, part of me is considering, do I risk crossing the gap? I think the wheels on the trailer are too wide. The distance between here and here. And that would probably result in like a mission reset if it went sideways. I'd really struggle to get this trailer back on the road. Sorry about your sign. Yeah, high gear uphill. And this is a mud pit. Take a late apex if we can. Oh, I guess not. Oh. Oh. Turns out I could just drive forwards. But then this next bit is going to be maybe tricky. Come on. There you go. Yeah, eliminate most of the water, and it's a good truck. What am I stuck on? Or is it just a lack of traction? Steering in all directions, just to be sure. Okay, needs a boost. You know, it did most of that. Well, it did all of that on its own. Of course. Of course. Why did he do that? Alright, so I was envisaging that as like the difficult bit. Apparently it's here where there are little dashes of mud. The moment the trailer wheels hit, you jerk to a stop. Yeah. No sliding. Alright, is this more? Yeah, a bit more solid. They are a powerful set of trucks. Right, wide line, wooden bridges. Oh no. Well, that nearly went wrong. Yeah, I feel like the driving area on these newer wooden bridges, it's a bit wild. Yeah, the nose dug in. I hate this crossing because of this little rock, which pretty much puts a stop to whatever you're doing. I'm probably going to have an issue with hitting the ground though with the trailer. Or just not having any wheels on the ground. I don't even know. Oh, it's that leg is on the ground, so it's lifted me up. So it's lifted me up. Yeah, you guys see how easily the truck moves. Hey Fuad, it has been a long time. How you doing? Hope you're well. Well, this is a predicament. slide it off that rock. Oh, that's better. Damn, this winch's got arms. You haven't played Snowrunner in over a year. Oh, there's a lot that's gone on. Oh, there we go. There we go. Right, quick speed, drag it across the gap. That way it can't slow me down. Hey, Kingsup. Alright, the next obstacle, this rocky gap, which is bound to break a wheel or something. Yeah, I'll take the engine damage. I've got a roof rack. Oh, we're home free, pretty much. We've just got the drive to the farm. FPS issues, mod issues, and so many updates seem like I haven't got any new day. Oh dear. Yeah, not too bad. The series continues. I think this is stream 8 or 9 for this region, which I feel... Oh, I didn't put it in co-op again. Well, in fact, I still can. What are we, 42% through? Right. Because I haven't done any missions yet. I'm going to restart the game in co-op. Is year 4 worth it? There have only been 2 regions so far, so it's hard to say. Right, I'm just going to put you back on the screen. There we go. Any significant improvement? Austria has lots of mud pits that don't have anything to winch to in them. But the 2 new scouts have built-in radar. The most epic be right back screen. I just love the bobbing cat. Here you go, while it's loading. What, with that big trailer? Right. It's one of the... That's this. What's this one, is it? So you say a route through the trees. What? Along here? Well, I don't know. There's now farming. Farming is not new. Right, if I put on the map a route through the trees off to the right. What, like this? Or... I'm so confused. I mean, I'm taking the safe way because we're going up here. Farming's been in the game since season 8, but has only go to that crossing. I don't know what that crossing refers to. But I think this is only the 2nd region that actually features farming, because it gets a bit of backlash. 'Cause it's... I don't know, I feel like if you're playing a haulage sort of game, I don't know, you don't want to be farming. The implementation of the farming tools is meh. I just winched across it. So, oh, that gap. So, that, here, there's a route through the trees. Scandinavia region. Scandinavia was pretty decent. A bit road heavy. So with a giant trailer, I don't see where I'm gonna go through the trees. With this. Yeah, Scandinavia was pretty good. That added the Burlak 6x6 and oh, it was 2 scouts. Yeah, that was it. The rock grinder, the rock crawler. See the second bridge. Right, it's the last time I'm gonna have a look. I need to actually finish the mission. So here, see the second bridge. What, this bridge? I'm not really seeing any upsides, honestly. Or is this the second bridge? Through the trees? Phew. No, I give up. If you want to show me where, join the Discord and draw a picture on a map and show me. Oh man, 6 and 8, that's good. I don't think I ever got that far. Last playthrough was up to Alaska. That's still fair enough. It's still in the base game. Alaska's pretty fun. I enjoyed doing Alaska again. There should be a link in the description to the Discord. There's always a link in the description. Whoa, I'm getting a bit wily with this. Oh, you see how the back kicks up into the air then? Is that a bit of like checkpoint confidence? I'm getting greedy. I'll use it a lot. Oh, you're that confident. Oh. I mean, most of the trucks I actually use in this run can actually just make the normal road crossing gap. So I don't have to really go that way. I only went up into the hills because of the trailer. Oh man, why didn't I do this mission sooner? Absolute cakewalk. I don't know, this bit's pretty grim. I'd normally come through on the right hand side, but you know, I need that turn in line or else I just hit the tree. Booyah. And truck fully repaired. That was close. Alright. So we got, I think I was going to do Busy Beavers now. All that worry for minor problems. It's all down to the route I took. So if I carried along this coast, which is very lumpy, muddy, wet, I would then have to have crossed the river with the trailer. It would have been grim. It would have been grim. You always fall in the hole on the right though. Oh yeah. Well, there's you can winch onto that tree there to just hold your truck and just go very gently. But like I say, all the trucks I use can actually make the gap because they're small. Right, into the foothills. I still need to get that watchtower, even though I can see everything around it. Right, we're going to do a contract where this will finish off the top list. Green Plains GmbH, Busy Beavers, 3 package sand down to the flooded farm, and then from the flooded farm 3 garbage to the port warehouse, which is why we have this with a crumpled bumper. So this one's mostly road. Should be nice and chill. Should. Famous last words. But what are we at? 44%. Oh yes, because technically I'm in co-op mode. I cannot pause. That should make things interesting. So yeah, we got 3 package sand. We'll jam in 3 bin containers somehow, because we've got the trailer for it. Get out of there. How did that end up stuck to the front? Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Just like here, it's like, oh no, you gotta go around the fields and stuff. Or oh dear. Well, I spoke too soon. I'll bust a wheel. It's only a steering wheel. Avoid that bit. You see big rocks. Where we're going, there's a repair place. Spot 2C, classic. It's practically known for it. There's a repair place across the road from where we're going. Sorry, it's already a steering wheel. It's fine. It doesn't even really. Look, it's steering right for us. As long as the suspension is intact. That's the main thing. Well, what have we got? 17. 17 suspension left. It's so fragile. So I now got 6 suspension left. And I'm now taking fuel tank damage that impacts. I wonder if that's a result of one of the front wheels being damaged. Just when you think you're out, you flipped over, stuck in the mud, or you're a wheel off a cliff. What's the tire health at the front? Oh, it's 50. I'm not even going very quickly. And the game's just, there you go. Threw out the Uno card of 11 damage. Oh, avoid the indestructible tree. Oh, that was a bounce. I didn't anticipate that. There you go. See? Probably do fine with all the tires bust. Alright, yeah, I'm going to go around the roundabout properly. Although I can't indicate. I feel like the truck's going to cave in if I steer to the right, or steer to the left anymore, pushing down on the right. Oh yes, we're very lopsided in the cabin. But yeah, I've got the crane because the follow-on to this is three garbage, and there are 2 slots each. So I'll probably wedge one at the front, perpendicular to the others. Right, so up towards here, ideally. Oh wow, the front is just completely... What? Look at the hole that the front wheel just dug. Get around the first mound. Prepare ourselves for the second mound. Having a bus wheel, it kind of has some advantages, because you can put it on an embankment that's solid ground, and because it's deflated, you'll still get some of the grip, but it won't push the truck up in the air. So it's not all bad. Now I'm not too fussed if the suspension breaks completely. Something satisfying about watching others play Snowrunner while you're at work. Maybe it's the dulcet tones and the hum of the engine. What am I doing? Is it 15? It's 15. Whatever the unit is, probably 15 meters per second. I'm sure I saw somewhere that actually somebody had mapped out the top speeds of all the trucks in like high gear and stuff. And that the speedometers are inaccurate. I mean, it's just, you know, half of them say miles per hour, the other half say kilometers per hour, which is fine, you know, different trucks, different regions and all that. But none of the speedos are actually rated to meters per second, because that's not normally a measurement for recording speed in vehicles, in ground vehicles. It is, they do use it in aircraft, or not, because they deal more with nautical miles as distance rather than regular miles or kilometers. Right, so we'll get the wheel and the suspension fixed before we make the delivery, because we've got a bit of mud to navigate through. So the ability to move would be great. And it feels like forever ago since we actually got that up and running. And there is the blue squares for the water. There are still some fairly hefty missions coming up. Which, yeah, I can turn right, okay. Did I get that one? No, I didn't. And pop. So I'm going to need a water truck at some point. Is there a big water tanker? I don't think the Paystar has the big water tanker. I might have to use a trailer. Or I could just use the water carrier trailer, actually. Oh yes, because it's come up, I can't spam the deliverables. What was water obstacle again? Ah yes, it's the 4 crossings. What? West crossing? Why is the west crossing north of the south crossing and the east crossing is north of the south crossing? But it's alright because the north crossing is north of the east crossing. This... Oh, it's just... I guess if you had a point that was here, that is technically... It should be southwest? Or just... Not just west. Alright. Let's get around this. Why are there 2 fallen trees there? You'd have thought they'd have cleared those out a long time ago. Ah, sideboard trailer that I probably already used. Alright. I'm gonna aim for this dry bit and just, yeah, do some of this. Get all this rubbish out of the way. Oh, actually we've got a bit of a lean going on there, so that's better. Give it a wiggle. Get the line on there and just pull it in. No need to winch, barely does anything. Up and over. Spin it around. Oh, that's not quite, so we'll just use the head of the crane. Just, yeah, that's close enough. Right, okay, position for another one. Oh, look at that. It defies gravity. Transtar doesn't like that. Let's get the crane a bit lower down. Right, that's... yeah, they're in, aren't they? Yeah. Right, let's give this a push. Excited for Roadcraft. Like, it's micromanaged. Yeah, I guess micromanagement's same, but it still has off-roading elements to it. You'll still get to do some Snowrunner, Mudrunner level stuff. I actually made a video about it. Weirdly, a month ago, which... I don't know, it feels like I released it last week. But nope, it was a month ago, which is... time is going so fast. Yes, I should be covering Roadcraft whenever it comes out. Still just listed as 2025, but there's no rush. I mean, that's gonna fall out of there, isn't it? But we'll deal with that when it happens. Get those out of the way. Doubt they will KO me to the moon. Otherwise. Just take it nice and easy. Right up until I put it into high gear. You should pin it down with a crane arm. Yeah, but the issue with that is steering. Because then the crane arm moves, or... yeah, so... it'll be fine. I've dealt with overloading myself countless times. Apart from a little road where the digger is, where that digger is, this is entirely a road journey or dirt track for this bit. So it's nothing too bad. Yeah, if I was just using a regular flatbed, then sure, I would do that. I would use the crane to pin it down, but as it's on the trailer, as I steer, the arm moves and it could drag the cargo off. And it's fine as it is. It's just so convenient that they never added a 6-slot trailer. Or, you know, actually push the bits of cargo together. Or had a dedicated skip truck, because that's what these need. They've got that lift hook at the front, so they can be hauled onto the back of a truck. And in some cases, stacked one on top of the other. Right, I'm going to nip in and grab some fuel. Go. putting it into neutral just so the truck didn't actually slow down. Yeah. No worries, AGL. Safe journeys. Right, so while we're doing this little road bit, I'll have a drink. Yeah, so we've got the wiggly dirty bit, which is probably where, I don't know, I'll either put the garbage down or just see how far I get with it flinging around in the back. Right, here we are once again. Oh, that was close. You don't know why you always feel bad when you run over a fence. The residents are pretty diligent, and they put up the fence posts and stuff pretty much straight away. No, rock, no. That's a bit of a lean. Oh, the trailer's dragging on the ground. Yeah, it took the corner too quickly. Just needs a bit of gentle encouragement. Stuck on that hill. Should be alright from here. Oh, sorry about your sign. Oh, just over the top. Oh, did you see that? Oh, the precision. It's calculated. Right, easy run down to the port. Do the roundabout properly. Could have got all the way around. Oh, hold on. I'm an abnormal load. Gotta have the beacon on. There we go. Right. Down into here. Oh, proper job. Oh yeah, since the side section. One, two, and 3. Right. That screen plane's done. Castle made of sugar. So it's oh yeah, it's 10 cargo altogether. Solar wind. Spur. So is it? Oh, it's a service part and a solar panel to the fish warehouse and the tourist center. But you. Oh. That is a very assholey way to set that job up, because you can't just deliver the solar panel at the same time as the service spare part. Why? Where's the tourist center? Oh my god, right, so you've got to go to wherever you pick up. Where do you get solar panels? Wow. So say you have my truck and trailer all the way down here, ghetto 4. Oh no, because they come from there. Jeez. Might as well just do it with a 2-slot flatbed. Then you go up here, then down here, and then back here, and then back here. Who knows? Who knows? Right, what should we do next? Should we... Castle made of sugar? Oh yeah, where do bricks come from? I should probably do that brick mission. I stole 4 bricks from one mission and delivered them for a different one. Right, metal beams. I know, it's, right, cement and the cargo containers. Okay, we can do this in 2 runs. Let's do a castle made of sugar. Oh, what can I get from here? Oh, the bricks. The things you were just talking about. Right, so I want to get 2 bricks and then grab 1 cement. So this is, it's another one where it's split into 2. So this is 4 cargo. This is 6. So I can do it in 2 runs. So what I'm going to do, obviously put the 2 bricks in and then go and get 1 cement and put it in. So that's 3. Grab the metal beams. That's 4, 5. That's the trailer full. Do that. Finish stage 1 and then part of stage 2. And then 2 cargo containers and 1 cement is another 5 slots. Then I can finish stage 2. Hey Sam. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hope you're well. Might need some fuel. Right, spot those in there. I will need to do a bit of rearranging when we get to adding the metal beams to the trailer, because I'll want them at the front rather than at the back. Oh, look at this. Why did they put the big post there? To do this big swing. At least the rods are actually big enough for the trucks and trailers. You'll remember moving the oil drilling trailer, the derrick trailer, the 8 slot on Alaskan roads, thinking, how on earth did they even get this in here in the first place? Without scraping off over cliffs, getting stuck on posts. Alright, so cross here once more. This is such a common crossing, although I've never driven up there. Should be okay getting across here with a bit of weight on the back. Good stuff. Thinking about that solar panel mission, thinking how can I save time? And I think it's to use 2 trucks, have them meet together, split the cargo out, and then just drive each one and just jump back and forward. So I'm not going back and forwards 4 times. I think that's the way to do it most efficiently. Especially if I've not technically driven into that bottom corner of the map yet. The amount of side rail oh, I was just... I mean, I'd be surprised if many people did those missions without just grinding the side rails. So, yes, narrow canyon with 30-meter trailer, or whatever size it is. With this being towed along by this truck. Oh, somebody put that bit of road back. Yep. Oh no, that's not the bit that falls off. So that was going to make things very narrow. They haven't put the barricades back up yet. Oh, I heard a damaged sound. Wait, what's the fastest way through here? Either or, really. Ah, you can see where the solar panels are going. Up there. One there and one there. Oh, we're still waving. Is there a mod so we can get those on our trucks? Instead of, like, over the exhaust pipe. So the exhaust is just waving around like a madman. I'm gonna grab both and drop one of them off at the at the cargo container place. There, yeah. Just to save time. So I'll leave one there. It just means I don't have to come back here again for the sake of one bit of cargo. We're doing efficiency runs now. Alright, back across this gap, hopefully without smashing my suspension and a wheel. Again. Hopefully. Nice and gently. Bingo. There we go. What do we need diversions for? Hey, we're not leaning over to the side. Alright, so this time we're heading across the road. I think approaching from this side is better. Because I've got stuff I can attach to if I get stuck. Which is almost inevitable. You're gonna... No, or we're just gonna dig a hole. We're just gonna dig a hole? We're just gonna dig a hole. Oh, did you see that frog? Hang on, if you didn't see it. It's just on the rocks. Ah, it's just jumped into the water. Oh. Maybe another one will come out. Oh, there it is. It's just jumped out through the rocks. What was that? We're now on Frog Watch. Oh. And off it goes. It jumped in a weird direction. Just appears through the rocks. It's quite a bizarre frog. I don't know. I'd be happy if they added more random wildlife See like deer or something just through the trees. Hey Renosian, we found Kermit, so you need to find the frog again. Follow the smell of bacon. Interesting. Alright, let's dump one of these cement. And then rearrange yourselves. You don't like the glowing eyes in Michigan? Ooh. Right. Give me one cement. I barely noticed them. Most of the time I didn't really drive at night. Apart from hard mode. But that was a long time ago. Alright, shimmy these back. Hey, we'll have none of that. Metal beams. Restore the crane. Right. So, we have our stage 1 ingredients for the castle. Yeah, you're right. And 1 ingredient for stage 2. What I might want though is some fuel. Over here, oh, I don't have anything. Oh, we do have this. How much fuel do you have? Plenty. Have I flipped over yet? No. There's still plenty of time for that to happen. I've even done the high saddle job already. It was really quite straightforward. Use this to buff the Transtar's fuel supply. It'll also be there if it has a whoopsie. You're playing Astroneer, you have a truck. That using as a mobile generator and resource retrieval. It's currently stuck in a canyon. Oh, you might like Space Engineers then. That's I think it's quite similar to Astroneer. This right hand side is the a bit bouncy. Ah, you love Space Engineers. Well, we just became best friends. Love Space Engineers. I've built a slightly off topic. In Space Engineers, I've built a gantry crane with X, Y, and Z movement, so it can go along a warehouse, across it, and up and down. Plus my imitative marine crane that can basically lift up spaceships at full strength. And I've also put that on a sliding rail for the never surrender scenario that I'm currently working on. I'll have to drop some of my more recent Space Engineers Screenshots. Oh, flip in the air. In the Discord afterwards. Oh, that was. Oh. A streamer friend of yours is building a mobile base. Ooh. Mobile base is never something I've really looked into doing. I like to have things with individual roles. Although I bet if it's done well, a mobile base... I've wanted to do a mobile airship that sort of functions as a base. Where I made deployable ore beacons. So you would see your ore patch on the ground from whatever altitude. Obviously not know what it is. Detach the hinge and it parachutes down to the ground, and then after a bit of time the ore detector switches on, as does the antenna, and it will relay what ore is on the ore patch, because it will be right above it, and it means you don't have to go down to it. You've been playing Sengoku Dynasty. I have no idea what that is. Favorite games: Factorio, Space Station Union, Satisfactory, Planet Crafter. Your credit for getting them to add a vehicle. Oh, Hard Spaceship. Oh yes, we have a lot of overlap with our space games. I don't have Factorio, but I've got all of the others and played them. Right. Anyways, during that interval of getting fuel, let's build the meta castle. That's quite an angle. It's a survival and town building game. Ah, I see. You just started. You're 15 hours in. Would you recommend some good scouts? DLC is okay. Hey Zappa. Right, so to avoid you having to, I guess, fork out for DLC, if you're 15 hours in, I'm going to hope you're at least level 10. If you go to the Drownlands garage and then go into the truck store, you can buy the YAR 87? Is it the 87 or the 86? Either way, it's red in the picture. It has 6 wheels. That is a very good scout. Or, well, yeah, it's just a very good scout. The Tatterin is a bit more involved in acquiring it, but it saves you a bit of money because there's stuff in the game that functions as good scouts. Hey Josh Kosh Gaming, you should drive in the grass next to the mud pit. Well, over here. Sometimes it's a bit too treacherous. Yeah, I know about driving on grass. Sometimes it's just a bit too difficult with a trailer. But yeah, the R87. Is it the 87 or the 86? I always get it wrong. And it's oh no, is it level 6 it's available? I think it only costs like 10,000. It's super cheap. I always used it over the Tatterin. My buddy was a big Tatterin user. I was like, nope, I'm gonna use the R because it can tow a trailer. Yeah, you have to go to the Russian map to buy the other vehicles. Although with New Game Plus you can completely circumvent that. Or just make everything free. Because once you get to a certain point, money is no issue. Oh, that's again quite the plunge. Oh, that was close. You're gonna play San Andreas with me in the background. Oh shit, here we go again. To quote a character. Right, cross the river. Churning this river crossing a little bit. Ah, there's a rock. And look at that thing to climb. That's too much. This is really quite... I don't remember it being that steep there. So how many trucks do I have access to in this challenge? What have I got, like 6? So I've got the Ford CLT 9000, International Transtar 4070A, White Western Star 4964, Paystar 5600, 47X NF 1424, and the other one. I think that's it. Oh, Cat CT 681. Yeah, I think that covers them all. There are a few other things I can use, but happy with what I've got. People have suggested the Pacific P512F, but it has really good tires. So I'm less inclined to make things easier. Thought about getting the Earth Roamer, the good reviews on it. I mean, you do have to buy DLC for that. The Earth Roamers, because there are 2, the Earth Roamers are pretty good, because they do have the built-in radar feature. I don't know if they added the radar trailer into the base game, because it was added with Season 1. But if you get the YAR, and if you can buy the radar trailer, it'll just do the same thing. Those are the only ones that can turn off. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they're all-wheel drive and Diff Lock are listed as capable in the truck store, which means you can uninstall them from the truck. Of course, with farming, all the tractors have all-wheel drive and Diff Lock, so I have to just suffer through that. That's alright, Zappa. Less range and cheaper on fuel. Yeah, I mean, but it's easier than towing a trailer. Good but long chassis. High ride height though as well. They're pretty good. It's still useful. I'd still choose that over actually towing a trailer with a Scout most of the time. But they're also massive. Much bigger than your typical Scout. We're tipping over. Why? So what have I used fuel-wise? 70 litres. Yeah, they are very fuel efficient. I don't really know why they put 2 in. There's not that much difference between them, really. Bit of size and slight performance differences. 1 would have been fine. Right, that's part 1 done. This game has too many scouts, yeah. Scandinavia was 2 scouts, and then the AAC for Almaty, and then this has added 2 scouts. It's like there's a lot of scouts, and they're not all that useful. I mean, for me, the best scout is this Transtar. With a bit of cement on over the back wheels. It's a pretty formidable scout. It scouted all of Tamir for me. Alright, let's get back back the way we came. This mud. Would be cool to get trucks like Season 1 and 2. Something funny or freaky. Oh, the Actaeon's awesome. I never really got on with the Warthog. And I believe the F750 can be a bit like Marmite for some people. Yeah, we need some middle ground. There was a rumour and speculation regarding a potential Mercedes license pack. So if they did something like the Unimog or the what's it, the Arctos, those would be pretty cool. Zetros. Ow. Unimogs, you know, about size of the Actaeon or something, single slot bed, little crane on it. Oh yeah, they look really cool. I think every time I see one, it's like, oh look, a Unimog! Even if other people I'm with have no idea what it is. Although I do wish they would make the Derry Longhorn 4220 or 4520, whatever it's called. I wish they'd make that more powerful. It's not what it should be. Having actually sat in one, it's the in-game one is very much a letdown. A little bit on the right hand side just in case. Some mid trucks and weird things like the telehandler. Yeah, there's been virtually no use for a telehandler since Yukon, especially because you can just crane cabins, you don't even need to forklift them. Plus it's a pain in the backside to get the forks under cargo. A bulldozer for clearing boulder fields. There was, there probably still is a mod. Oh, the Tatrapan, I think it was called. I think that had a bulldozer attachment. Kind of worked. I don't know why I was worried about fuel. I practically made it there and back with hardly anything used. Uh-oh. This might be a bit of a crawl. How many regions have I cleared now without all-wheel drive or Diff Lock? So the base 3, and this is actually only the 4th region I'm tackling so far. I'm very tempted to do Almaty. Was it season 13? The single map with the quarries. Having actually played it, I know what it's like. Can I move, please? No? I'm very reluctant to go anywhere near Cola or Amur. Or Yukon. Yukon's got too much water. The Glades? No, it's full of farming. I've had enough of farming, having done this map. There are just certain maps. It's not a realistic prospect for me to do it in a decent time. Oh, I see what you mean about the grass there. You used the Uncatcher tractor? Yes, I did. And most of the time spent farming was actually towing the tractor with another truck to get it to move. Even the Futum had issues. Shortcut unlocked. The Encatra is cool, but its range is so limited. But you use trucks with all-wheel drive? No, I don't use it at all. There's one time I've used the all-wheel drive and Diff Lock, and that was farming in what is essentially a rice paddy. There is no use it when necessary. I will struggle. Alright, let's pop this in the back. Okay. Come on, turn it around. And drop. Oh my god, he used outriggers. Come on, you can make that turn. The longer time I can, the longer time I can spend away from farming in this game, the better. Let's pack that cargo first before something goes wrong. If I had to choose one truck, what would I go with? If you should count in fun, performance, etc. So many options for a new player. Well, okay, I'll answer this in two ways, Zapper. So, assuming there's no DLC, either the Azov 64131 or the Azov 73210. The latter being a 10-wheel drive truck. Both very powerful. I find them quite fun to drive. And just solid workhorses. If you have the DLC, fun trucks to drive include the Tatra Phoenix and Force, the Zix 605R. Not a huge fan of the Mastodon. They gave it too much. Also, no fuel tanks. It doesn't actually have any visible fuel tanks. But probably the DLC truck that I find most fun to roam around with is probably the Kenworth 963. Just because so many people complain that it's weak and can't climb hills. Yeah, I've no trouble doing just that in either the advanced special gearbox or the high range gearbox. It's quite funny. There we go. It's only that first little bit that's a bit rough. The rest of the sweat bit's not too bad. It's like wet dirt rather than wet mud. Oh, ow. Oh, I need to be a bit more careful taking these corners. Come on, drive that wheel. Alright, we're getting there. Yeah, containers, not quite as heavy. I need to finish that torque calculator sheet that I was working on. Although, oh, I've got rocks stuck on my mudguard. Although it's a bit out of date, it doesn't have the most recent vehicles, cargo, and now trailers in there. Come on. You go a little bit further. No, you don't want to. Wow, it's carved quite the hole. You're doing some speed running. Oh, the 990 is pretty fast. I've not used it actually since they. What did they give it? All-wheel Diff Lock always on, and then improved its tire performance. I've not actually used it since they did that. So it did struggle in the mud a little bit. Oh, it was having the cement right on the back a mistake. Yeah, but when I reviewed it, it was, yeah, a bit ropey. I know I don't use mods, but you should try the mod that's Simple Quality of Life. Don't remember what it's called, but it changes names of trailers to show the saddle type, cargo name, to show how many slots. Oh, okay, oh, fair enough. I remember those already. I have played a lot of Snowrunner, so I remember which trailers do what, and the only cargo sizes I have issue with are the concrete slabs and blocks, and that's just the difference between 1 and 2. But yeah, I can see how that could be a very helpful mod. The Mastodon isn't powerful. Doesn't have like the most powerful engine in the game. I wouldn't use the Mastodon for speedrunning. A solid speedrunner would be the Azov Atom. Not for its speed, but for its ability to just plow through material like this, like it's nothing. So that overall you don't slow down. Oh. Tested the Mastodon, it didn't seem to haul very well. It's not great on hills with heavy cargo. Here again. What is it about the, like, what is in the ground? I can't get over how slow its high gear is. It's because it's about the speed of low plus. What the fudge? Can I go up this hill, please? Oh, yeah, I can now. Well, I've never had this issue here before, from earlier. Across this river quite a bit. Yeah. That railing's gonna get stuck. I don't rate the Mastodon too highly. It's very wide. It's very wide. It's got a weird high gear. They kind of made it a jack of all trades, made its engine really powerful, but then it's not actually that good at lots of stuff. I'd pick the Zix 605R from Amore over using the Mastodon. W990 kind of feels like a Royal BM17. Just, but less of a bouncy castle. That the Royal is, that thing. That thing shimmies around. .605 doesn't need a crane. I mean, you can put the big crane on it, but I mean, when are you ever going to tip over that truck? It's your heavy hauling master. That's why it was put into Amore. Even the collabs that really struggle with the rocket carrier. It's got amazing fuel economy. It can repair itself, I think, back up to about 70%, which, considering it has about 800 hit points, is pretty good. The only terrain it struggles with is ice. There's no chain tire option. Oh, unless the Jack of all Treads pack changed that. Honestly, I've not used it in months. I've not needed to. But it'll probably make a reappearance in the next region, which is supposed to be snowy, and somewhere in difficulty between Kola Peninsula and Amore, which, considering we have so many big trucks now, doesn't really mean very much. Job done. I feel like the cutscene should have been now rather than after stage 1, but you know, I don't write the missions. Right, service spare parts. Is there? I'm sure there's somewhere in here where I can get service spare parts. No? Those are... I have a cunning plan. Right, what's the farm warehouse? Oh, that's service spare parts, right? And there are 2. Ah, so I can get them from there. Right, okay. Where do I get the solar panels again? Down there. Okay. Right, engine off. I'm going to swap to a flatbed. A flatbed with a crane. Oh, shit. Actually use the Ford. One truck with a crane and one without, so that's fine. Right, so use this to grab some solar panels. I've got to be careful and patient not to overdo it. As I am known for doing from time to time. That's quite a sharp corner. I've not driven this truck in a while. Ooh, nice little drift. Hey, we made it. We managed to get through without crashing or even taking any damage. Wait, is there a... No, there isn't a vehicle. Not a lot of practice at driving these kinds of trucks. Learning where the limit of traction is before it goes completely out of the window. There's another drift. I need to sort out this tanker truck at some point. Whoa. Oh, this... Oh no, it's slowed down. The only time the auto actually slowing you down is a nice thing. Oh hello, rocky steps, my favourite. Oh, get out of it. Oops, that's reverse. Wooden planks, 3. Well, panels, 2 package sand. There's an area further up the map with infinite package sand. I don't get the arbitrary limiting on some cargoes. What do I want? 2 solar panels overall. So where should I drive this to? Where does this path go? Because there's nothing over here. Well, I guess it goes nowhere. There's probably going to be a task down there that I haven't found yet. Or a race. Or a contest, whatever you want to call them. Ooh, that was aggressive. That was dangerous. Right, how far am I going? Maybe to... Oh, to there, actually. That's probably spot on. Alright, bit of a roady drive. Although I should be a bit more careful now I've got some cargo. Hey Metro, how's it going? Tame myself into high gear for a little bit. It's a bit windy. Freezing to death in Texas when it's only 50 Fahrenheit. Is that about 10 degrees C, I think, or something? How have you been? Yeah, I'm alright. We've had snow, so it's nice and cold here. Maybe a bit too cold in places, but it's nice to have snow. Pick up the speed a bit. Oh, I wonder how this will do crossing a funny gap. This long wheelbase doesn't often pay into its favor. See how this goes. Well, front wheels dug in, which wasn't great. I was stuck on boulders. Right under the chassis, stopping me from getting wheels down. Well, it's awfully rude of it. Oh, it's going to have to be this one. Yep, see, Transtar didn't have that problem. This is the way I want to go. Oh, it's pretty grim. Really rough road. Really nice bridge. Nice little bit of suspension damage. Oh dear. Alright, so I'm gonna need another flatbed. One with a crane. What did I even hit? That's the question I ask myself every time I take damage. Apart from when it's really obvious. Like if I hit a post. Oh, I shouldn't stop here. I should actually go to where the service spare parts are. That would make sense. Come on, little Ford. I know it's been a while. You got this. Yay. See, who needs all-wheel drive and Diff Lock? Do I ever listen to podcasts or music when I play? Yeah, I'm listening to music right now, actually. Which I guess is maybe a bit too quiet on the... It's a bit of a quiet song. There we go. There you go, that's generic background music. I listen to the in-game music for a little bit on a new update and then turn it off again. I find it comes in and out too much. So sometimes it's there and then it's not, and you're like, well, just be on or off. Right. I've got a lot of 5600 TSs. This had a flatbed, I think. Flatbed and a crane. Oh, it does. I'm going to leave that one there. Oh my god, my voice sounds familiar. Is that what she... Oh! Thanks. Alright, what about this one? Oh, that's set up for login. Or just use something else. That's... What's this one doing? Yes, this is doing a thing. Don't mind me, I'm just dipping the head of my crane into this pond. Oh, hang on. There's a big issue on this truck. There we go. Proper livery, am I right? Some modded stickers. It's a sticker replacement tool, which is quite nice. A little bit of getting used to, but it works. Right, which gateway do I want to go through? Oh, I shouldn't have come this way. There's a truck here. It's definitely not prepped for any certain activity. So if I go through the ferry, I have to go... Oh, yeah, the ferry port is probably the best way. Just as long as I don't mess up crossing the broken road. What's my accent? I'm English. I'm from the northwest of England. Stop drifting, please. Let's just take it easy for this bit. Yep, but oh, I shouldn't have. Shouldn't have hit the brakes. We were actually looking alright there. Ooh. Violent. Don't want to damage the suspension. Okay, not the smoothest pass, but with a... You feel like you should have been able to guess that? I don't know, if people... Some people have guessed whether or not I'm Australian, so... You know. Hey, Jack. Yeah, it's when people ask if I'm Australian, which confuses me the most, so... You probably wouldn't have been too far off. Yeah, where are we at time-wise? Lamppost. That could have been the end of the world. 2 hours. Okay. Oh, I feel like I've got a lot done. You were not. Oh, you were not actually thinking I was Australian. I'm pretty sure it says UK on my YouTube bio for location as well. Yeah, I mean, there is no English accent. There's the stereotypical kind of thing you see in films, which is quite posh, well-spoken. That applies to very few people. You only have to go a couple of miles to encounter a completely different accent. That's reverse. For example, from where I grew up, if you go for, I think Padium is 4 or 5 miles away. So, because I'm sitting down right now, so I would say, I mean, my accent is quite dilute now because of the work, because I work with multinational crews. I have to be understandable, so. Not that I overpronounce words, but I have to speak quite clearly. But say growing up, the thing I'm sitting on right now is a chair, which might sound funny to some because it's a few miles away in the next town, they would call it a chair, as if there's a Y in the middle of the word. But it would apply to all words like that, like. You know, I would say there, or there, now. What I used to say was there, and they would say there, over there. That's where it is, it's over there. And you think that's like a stone's throw away. And then if you go to the West Country, it's, oh, are you farming? Yeah, driving them trucks on them bridges through that mud and all like that, yeah. Yeah. It's like every country has its own set of dialects and various accents. But I'm not Australian. Alright, let's get on through here. If you're new here, by the way, you should press that like button on the stream, but also subscribe so you see when I go live and stuff, which is yeah, Mondays and Thursdays, 2 PM GMT, because I remember where I am. And if you're not new and you've been before, then I'm happy to have you, as always. Right, so what are we doing? Yeah, I've been waffling a bit for this mission. So here there are 2 spare service parts. I'm going to put one on this truck, along with a solar panel. and the other on the Ford, and they will go to their respective delivery points to distribute accordingly. Right. Okay, the Ford's a bit too far back. How's the farming? Done. Gone. Never to be looked at again. Hey, O'Neill. Right. The solar panels are quite heavy. Do I ever play on hard mode? I did for a very long time, and then I lost my save through my own stupidity. Why am I using the cab offers? Because they don't have all-wheel drive or Diff Lock, which is the name of the challenge. And these are the OG trucks of the challenge. And there's nothing wrong with these trucks either. Right. I was not liking that. Right, I will deliver with the Ford first, in case things go wrong, because it just means that the Transtar will be closer. It sounds more Irish. Maybe from time to time. I'm half Irish. Remember when I only had Fords? Yeah, when I was in Michigan was Ford only. I had so many. Ford is useful as a submarine and nothing. Wow, so somebody's got some education to be taken in. This truck single-handedly did Michigan. Yeah, I mean, how much should I done a more? I'd done the base game. I'd 100% Cola in Wisconsin. I'd done most of them more. It was, I mean, some of those streams felt like long streams. But I feel like this is, I think what made hard mode, the way I did it, unique is that I only used trucks that you found in the maps. So if I was doing that now, I'd have access to stuff like the Kenworth and the Plaid, which make things quite easy. Whereas this, oh no 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 no! Oh, can save it, save it, save it, save it! Oof. Well, there's a Snowrunner lesson. Yeah, this is, I guess, my own unique take on hard mode, really. It's a whole different kind of hard mode. And it's not as if I can try and partially, like, even if I modded the file to get it back to roughly where it was, with the amount of map completion and stuff. I believe. Oh yeah, I think I was partway through Ontario when things went sideways. My my motherboard imploded, and I hadn't been saving. I hadn't been using the cloud storage for whatever reason, and formatted the drive for the new processor and stuff to reinstalling Windows, and I was like, yeah, oh sugar. If you did a full hard mode playthrough and streamed it, it would be successful on YouTube. I mean, it was. I go. It takes so long to do. Right, so this can. Oh, sorry about the pots. Oh, no rupees in them though. Was hard mode? Is it really that hard? Yeah, you have to pay for recovery, but I never recovered, so that didn't matter. And I had to pay for fuel, which I'm doing right now, and you barely notice it. The only real expense was trailers. Yeah, hard mode it's not like it's any more difficult to play the game. You just have to actually factor in money, but you get to a certain point and money's not a problem. Especially, I mean, this mission pays 18,000. This mission pays 26,000, and I haven't had to buy a new truck or any new add-ons. All I'm doing is paying for the fuel. The base game Snowrunner, yeah, that's with hard mode on. Yes, that's more tricky because you've really got to utilize everything that's in the map. But once you're out here, it's just like playing normally. Except when you pause it, it says hard mode in the middle of the screen. I mean, I was sad to lose the hard mode because Amor was a real roller coaster. Honestly, I think I was in Amor for like a year of live streams or something. So there was just that much to do. And only using trucks you find in the map, so it's like the Paystar. I could have used this, but I didn't. Oh, we nearly lost it again. The Fleet Star, Tatra Phoenix of course, Paystar 5600, the Zix. Do you get burnt out with Snowrunner? Absolutely. Yeah. Luckily, my work sort of puts in big gaps where I can't play because I'm away from home, and that almost acts like a recovery agent for having, you know, done so much Snowrunner. Especially to make some content that maybe doesn't get the viewership I hope for, that can really add to burnout. That's why I basically stopped doing the truck review videos. Like, nobody's asked for them, so it's no point. Right, we've got all the cargo in the right places. Right, now I have to switch back to the Ford. This is such... And now I have to switch back to the Transtar. And now there's big noises. That's the game. Jeez, those are loud. You enjoyed the hard mode playthrough because you needed a bit of a guide on what missions to pick. Ah, fair enough. There we go. That mission layout is daft. Sometimes you get the urge to play and vigorously grind contracts, burn out, and stop playing for a couple of months. That's fair enough. So at least with Snowrunner, the controls are simple, so you can just jump in after, you know, I can do potentially a 2-month trip away, but I can jump back in and know what I'm doing straight away. I might be a bit rusty. Whereas some games, you're like, right, I have to learn the controls again, and what does that, and how do I open that menu, and... right, oh no, is it this stuff now? Oh dear. Delivered to the sawmill. Vehicle spare parts times 4. Metal rolls times 6? Oh, they're from there, are they? Well, looks like we need this. So that's what baffled me the most about Expeditions is why they completely changed the control scheme. Because only the triggers did the things that you expected them to. Given at the time, you know, like 1,000 hours in Snowrunner. Took you weeks to transition from Mudrunner to Snowrunner. Yeah. Expeditions is the same. They completely changed the controls. In Snowrunner, you press up to open the function menu. In Expeditions, it puts you in first person. It does that. And you're like, why did you change that? And the gear select is not on the left bumper, it's on the right bumper, which is the handbrake. You're like, what? Ah! Why? Why'd you do this? I released a video yesterday, and it has a clip from Expeditions in it, and I've not played it since March. Was it March it came out? I've not played it since March or April. And you can tell, because I get the controls wrong several times. So I put a little note in there just to sort of explain why my control system is so bad. Right, so we will... Oh, I've got a crane as well. So I'll stick all the metal rolls in this. I had to pretend they were working and just switch some buttons around. Yeah, they'll want this. They'll want us to change the control scheme again. But you know, at least left trigger was brake and right trigger was accelerate. Yeah, I fully expect that, O'Neill, mostly because there are a lot of different elements in it. It's not going to be like Snowrunner, like a follow-on from Snowrunner or Mudrunner. It's going to be all different kinds of things with another set of controls to learn. Right, let's get us up to the warehouse. Oh no, there's a metal factory in the other map, actually. I need to double check vehicle spare parts. How many do you have there? You have one metal roll. Vehicle spares. Okay. Yeah, I can just... I don't really need to... Ah, but I might as well. Oh, it'll be a bit more, but because the vehicles are learning to drive. Yeah, and there'll be, I presume there'll be some kind of button to switch between driving mode and like fleet management. Plus, there's the different, all the different vehicles will have different functions. There's a like a gantry crane we'll be able to use. I'm hoping the tower crane as well, actually. Come on, get past that boulder. It's the only thing stopping us. Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be a blend between Snowrunner and Construction Simulator, given the amount of stuff you can use in Consim. If they adopted the cargo loading system that they use for Construction Simulator, that would be so good, because whatever's on the trailer just gets packed. It's great. They have the same thing in Farm Sim. As long as it's on there, it gets a ratchet strap. Yeah, alright. Nearly there. Oh, this was a bit of a crawl, I think, last time. Coming back through empty. Just gotta wriggle them front wheels, get them pushing the rocks out of the way. don't forget, towards the end, I will be doing the membership giveaway thing. I don't know, it might apply to anybody that was just watching in general, but I assume it applies to anybody that is watching now. So, yeah, free memberships that I've only just realized I can actually hand out. I think I get a free number of them a month. You do the IRL farming. Oh, like, so have you been playing? Wait, so you an actual farmer, or you've been playing farm sim? Well, I imagine, yes, real life farming is very hard. Metal rolls time. Actual farmer. Nice. It's gonna be long days. Cause you're in Oz, aren't you? So, oh, your farm must be enormous. It's probably about the size of England. Some days are good, other days you're like screaming. Oh, it sounds like Snowrunner. Yeah, that'll do. It's in. Oh, go on, nearly at pack cargo. That would have been a mistake. Right, grab some fuel out of here. Have I ever done any model cars, trucks, and planes? How? What do you mean, Metro? Like mods? Or something else? According to that sign, they're men at work, but cannot see them anyway. Snowrunner's a bit more chill. That's true. You don't have to fix. Oh, you have to fix the fences that I blow my horn at and send flying into the sky. Oh, model. Oh, like okay, proper model kits. I've got a lot of Lego Technic, and I've got some Armored Core models that I need to build at some point. But I've never done like airfix or, you know, model planes or anything like that. It's not something that interests me. Look at this mucky pup. Oh, no, I can just go that way. I don't need to use the ferry. I can just go through this gateway. It's fine. In fact, I'll turn the light. I'll turn the webcam on. You can see just while we're in that loading screen. We can see how bad, because there's a light straight above my head, so it might be a bit, yeah, it's a bit Casper-like, no mustache. So that is a bucket wheel excavator, and then behind it is a blue crane. I can't really move the camera, and then give it a bit of that. Let's hold it up. There we go. We've got the off-road crane. There's a spaceship in that box. And then, probably quite hard to see. Right, I'll bring some stuff over. That's probably in the wrong place. Oh no, that's fine. Got this. God, can I get it all in the shot? Yeah, this is pretty big. This is an autonomous Volvo front loader with extendable bits. It can tilt up. It's got a camera and a little drone. This one's quite big. There's my head for scale. Yeah, this one's pretty big. This is the off-road crane. Overweight. Oh. The bucket wheel excavator has no equal. It's huge, heavy. Oh, I can't go in there. There's a bunch of stuff in there. There's like it's called the Arctic Explorer. It's a 4-track pod, all-terrain vehicle with a crane on it. I've got a lot of cranes. There's a lot of cranes, and not the birds. I might as well leave the webcam on. Hello everybody. It's been a while since you've seen my face. So I've put in a dimmer switch and bulbs because it's winter now. I need the light on. So what was happening during when I had the webcam on was I would just be illuminated with like a 60-watt bulb, and I'm already pale, and it really didn't help. But now I've got a dimmer switch and dimmable bulbs, which makes me look a bit less pacey. It's still pretty bad, but it's directly above my head. There's nothing I can really do about it because there's one in each corner. But anyway, we're snow running. I just see up arrows everywhere. So I guess I'm following the road down and then all the way back up again. I can't remember how to get to this place. Yeah, down. I'll just follow the road. Do I have anything? Nothing tucked on my desk. Yeah, I've got some plastic to glue together. Oh, I've got some little saws somewhere. There should be. If anyone's into Warhammer. Unpainted. There's a carnosaur. For those that have played Stellaris, that's the it's in grey, but that's the automated dreadnought. And what was this called? The Void Spawn? It's the Void Spawn that bursts out of the planet, the planetary-sized egg. Yeah, because they came from that. Blue men. Little lizards. Oh, we might be in there. I should continue not be distracted. You've always been intimidated by model figurines and such, but you love model cars. Yeah, they come in chunks that you sort of glue together. It's if you don't want to paint them, you can normally buy like ready-made ones, but they'll be a lot more expensive. But Lego they've been on a bit of a space theme this year. The gluing together is the easy bit, yeah. So earlier in the year, I got their orrery, which is a device used to monitor the time of year and the Earth's position relative to the sun. You can get them on a solar system scale featuring all the planets, but the Lego one is the sun, moon, and Earth, and it will, depending on, you wind it round to the month it is, and it will give you the phase that the moon is in, whether or not it's a full moon or a half moon or eclipsed. And then they did like a lunar rover, and I picked up the VTOL spaceship, which has a little deployable cargo module which needs to be put together at some point. You don't have steady enough hands to paint models. I took a bit of a dive and a bit of a gamble on it because I don't play Warhammer, but I like the lizard men of the Warhammer fantasy world. Where am I? This is not the way I should be going. Oh bugger. You haven't had your tractor flip on you? Yeah, that's right. If your tractor hasn't flipped out yet, that's definitely a bug. Right. I've waffled my way into a wrong turn. Excellent. Right. Just pull me around. Apartment limits. Yeah, well, I used to be the same, Nolan. I used to live in an apartment. I'd sort of hit a limit as to what would fit. A whole bunch of unpainted D&D minis. Oh, interesting. Yeah, one of my buddies, he's big into his 40k tabletop, and he's got several armies and things. He's very patient on that side of things. The Lego Milky Way. Oh, I'll have to give that a search. Not sure what that is, because that's the other one I've got. It's 1/100 scale Saturn V rocket, which lives on top of a shelf because it's so big. It's over 1 meter long. But the minifigures are scaled to the rocket, which means they're about this big. There we go. Right, we're going the right way this time. Six and 4. The truck in the corner doesn't have a trailer nearby. Or a crane. Oh yes, I know the Great Wave. Yeah, very famous one. That's a very cool one. if you ever get the chance to go to Billund, where there's like the home of this Lego HQ, definitely go for it. There's so much to see, and there's like the Lego Museum and Legoland itself. Can recommend, having been there earlier this year. King Tut, you had it right the first time with the apostrophe RE. The THEIR is a possessive. Right, up here. Now, I don't think I've actually been up here technically in this save, so you got to watch out for this massive rock. Right, where are we at? Yep, all good. Oh, I have been up here because I've put that mission on. Where is the curtain side trailer? Oh yes, they're not packed. You think remote trucking is a job? No. No, there's too much danger in that. Or all these delivery drivers would do it from home. Where is the curtain side trailer? Oh, it's there. Oh, I might try and do my thing where I get it on the ramp flatbed. What I could do... Right, to the farm! I suppose, actually, Metro, there is kind of a form of remote trucking, but it's probably not what you'd expect. I think... I mean, they may have expanded this, but originally, I think the original basis, or place they tested this, was Australia, because they got the mines out in the desert. But you know the really big dump trucks. Let's see, we get one. Alright, let's... Oh, no, I just want the image. That's a really small image. That's a really bad image. You know, these... some of these are remote control now. Or at least they were testing it a few years ago. So there was nobody in the cabin and you sat in a control room. You know, cameras all over the place. So that you could drive these remotely. Like the biggest, most expensive remote control car you'll ever have or see. Oh, you've got the Optimus Prime model. I bet that's really cool. Go. But yeah, those are... I think that's probably the only remote driving job you can do. And I don't think you can do it from home. Down and up we go. Hey, I love this road's great because I get to watch the steering wheels book and twist like crazy. being a trucker's always been a dream job. I'd go for it. There's a few tests to get through, but I mean, you can fundamentally practice at least steering angles and things and stuff like Euro truck and American truck. No, what? No, you're right, AGL. I think I mentioned it at the beginning. It's because it's Movember, so we're stashing it up, stashing cargo left and right. It will endure until December or longer. I don't know actually. That's the ticket. Right, let's get this turned around. Wow, this stream, what I've been able to do in this stream is complete polar opposite of Monday, the previous one. You maintain a beard year round, otherwise you look 12 years old. I do mostly, but that's more out of laziness. I'm a bit more conscious of it now because it gets quite grey around the chin. I'm very much salt and pepper, as they would say. Ah, that classic damage spot. So you feel like you're punished for going around. Is this? Nope, not that way. So we're all kind of going grey in the friend group, except the oldest guy is by far the youngest looking. He's got one of those, I don't know, he's been to the fountain of youth several times, and there's not a grey hair on him, and he's 7 years older than me. Oh. Nope, this is the right way. In a moment of confusion. Ah. Oh, come on. Yeah, my buddy, he's 40, but he looks about 24. Or younger. Come on, you can get up this hill. We're rinsing through the fuel there. Risky line. Yeah, you can. I'm 33. Oh no, am I gonna get all of these unloaded before I... Oh yeah. Right, one aspect of this left to do. And I've got an idea. Oh, it's cold. I can't delete the trailer. Oh, I can get around that. Yeah, my previous job, some of it's genetic. Some of my previous job was a bit stressful at times. Right, because we've got about Oh, that's in the way. We've got to shift this, haven't we? So I'm going to use a trailer that I never use. In theory, one of the least practical trailers in Snowrunner. Right, line it up roughly. Oh no, actually I can tow it out onto the road, so then at least it's behind me. We're doing a little challenge now. Oh yes, look at that. Yeah, that makes sense. What a lovely winch position. Oh. That's no, wait, what are you doing? Why are you going that way? Oh. The real task is getting it out of the garage area. Anyone got good scouts you can use on Alaska? Yes! The R87, 86, whatever it's called. The Car Marshall should be pretty decent. I mean, the Chevy with the mud tires should be decent. Be a bit slow, but if the Scout in Alaska, they might not have the F750 yet. All right, that's oh, that looks like a good line. Is this gonna reach? Oh, not quite. Right. Ah, bingo. Oh, it's stuck on the curb. Khan Sentinel from Amor. The F750 is in Lake Covd. It's behind a task. This is much easier to do with the ramped flatbed trailer. But it appears to be going okay. Can I pack that? Nope, it's not quite lined up. Come on, you can move. Apparently you can't. Oh, sugar. Alright, well if I... Oh, can I just... Oh, can I wedge it underneath and... just give it a shove? How does that... Ah, there we go. Bingo. It's not quite straight, but it's on there. Yeah, much easier to get it on a ramp flatbed trailer. This will be the only time you see me using this trailer. You tend to be skipping around the seasons lately, but you've been clearing up. Fair enough. What's the point of doing that? What, me putting it on this trailer? Felt like it. I might end up putting some other cargo on the trailer. Plus, so now the weight is on the drive wheels and not behind them, so the trailer is easier to tow and more controllable. Buddy and yourself just started over 100% in area, then you move on. Yeah, all manual loading. So everything has a crane, pretty much. Ooh, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for the gap. I mean, this thing grounds out more than that other trailer, so I might as well go for the gap. Plus, it's a trailer that actually suits the size of the truck for once, not these oversized tandem flatbeds. Although, ooh, that bit does stick out. What truck is this? This is an International Transtar 4070A. Right, here we go. This is probably going to go sideways. Ah! Yeah, cranes make this this bit a bit awkward. Alright. That's the truck safe. Because the crane, the outriggers have a larger hitbox than they would suggest. Whether or not you are surprised by that is probably determined by how often you've tried to drive a truck through a forest. Oh, that doesn't look normal. That doesn't look normal at all. You've been wanting this game for years. Do you think it's worth getting now on PC? Yeah. I mean, they're still releasing content for it, Valik. Oh, there we go. Right, wheels fixed. Oh, look at that. Get in there. Oh, forgot about that. That could have ruined the universe. Tried to convince him to do the challenge that I'm doing. I can't repeat, but he replied. It couldn't have been that bad. Tam, you just need to tell him to get good. Tell him it's a skill issue. He needs to get good. I'm sure that'll go down well. I'm sure that was hugely appreciated. Foreigner. Ah, yeah, the F750 mission is Foreigner. Yeah. It can be a bit of a drag. Ah, it's nice to do something a bit like this for once. The gooseneck trailer. I think the last time I used one of these, it was the modified one that they put like the Cat 770 on, and it weighs 4,000 ton, and it's just a pain in the ass to drag through mud. That mission in season 12 took so long. It was, oh, even with a big off-road truck, it took too long. Just the back of the trailer constantly being stuck dragging in the mud like a plow. Alright, nearly there. And then I think that'll be that. So once I've delivered this, I'll do the free membership button. I've no idea how it works. Hope it does. I'll be doing it through OBS. It might it might break. Right. Let's without slowing down, straight across the gap. Yeah. That's what we like. Stone Creek Sage Work. There we go, that wasn't too painful. Even loading the trailer wasn't that bad. Oh, yep, stop too soon. There we go. The log station is now open because we're gonna need it. And this place has, oh, medium and wooden planks. What's manufacturing issue? No, what's manufacturing issue? Just, who knows? What is manufacturing issue? Deliver 2 long planks. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. They're like one there and one there. But there's also one over here for some reason. Alright, I feel like we got a lot done there. Let's get this backed up, out of the way. Get her flipped around. See, it's all my hundreds of hours playing Euro Truck, keeping it nice and smooth. Right, so if I do that, it should then tell me about that's a bright screen. Yeah, I mean, look why hard mode wouldn't be so hard. I made 74,000 in 2.5 hours using inefficient trucks. 27 cargo delivered. Damn. Flashbang, yeah. 34k driven. Right, let's push this button. Let's see how this works. Show my support. Membership, yeah. Gift memberships to viewers. You have 10 memberships left to gift. Gift 5 now. There's, oh, it's doing, there's a spinning circle. There we go. Oh, there we go. And, oh, so Tam, Mike B, Nolan, RB. Oh, this, oh. Oh, oh, look at that. And, have I got another 5? Yep. And, oh yeah, there we go. There's 5 more. It was random. It was random. Well, there you go. Now you should all get little badges and stuff. So I think, I don't know, I think I might get 10 a month or something. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll be back on Monday with some more. Oh, this is a nice way to wrap it out, actually, with this screen. So, yeah. Hope you all have a lovely weekend. I will catch you all on Monday for some more. I'm going to have to do some logging at some point, aren't I? I'm going to have to cheese some logging. Pull out the log cheese strats. Figure out what I need. And, you didn't get one, just an excuse to come back. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, have a good weekend, guys. Catch you Monday. Bye-bye.